Good morning and welcome back once again to Rob's Homemade and morning chit chat. It's cold, it's frosty, but it's not snowing and it's not raining, so all is good this morning. So today we're here to talk about freedom of speech and opinions. This subject has come about because we all know what's gone on in the last week or so with a certain jug-eared football pundit, ex-Leicester City and Everton Barcelona striker. I don't even know what he said, not really that interested. He compared the immigration to the Nazis or something along them lines. Not 100% sure what he said, not really looked into it at all, but this video basically is, I think, my opinion, of course, we are losing the right to freedom of speech, to say what we want to say, when we want to say it and how we want to say it. You're struggling now these days to have your voice heard. Don't matter if people agree with you, don't agree with you, it's your opinion on a certain subject, and you should be allowed to voice your opinion whether you're in the public eye or not. If people don't like you, don't listen. I have opinions on lots of different things, and if people don't like my opinion, then I'll stop talking about it with that person, because there's no point in getting into an argument, because I am not going to change my opinion. I'm not going to become a sheep and go, yeah, okay, I agree with you, because I don't think you're right, but I can't be arsed. I'll just follow what you say. Lots of opinions on different subjects that have got me in trouble, especially over the last couple of years with everything that's gone on. One prime example, which I'll share with you guys now. Got to work, they decided they wanted to take everyone's temperatures every morning. As soon as you walk in, make sure you wasn't throwing a fever, whatever. Like, why? I feel fine. If I feel sick, then I'll tell you, I'll have my temperature taken to make sure it's not too high, maybe causing it. But I'm fine every day. Get up, come to work, feel fine, don't feel nauseous, didn't have COVID. And it was like, no, we have to take your temperature. I'm like, yeah, but why? You don't. I'm fine, I feel great. And my boss kicked off big time about it. Basically, I could have got suspended, I could have got in a lot of trouble, but I went and spoke to him, explained the situation, and just said, listen, this is my opinion on what I think. If you don't like it, that's fair, that's fine, that's fair enough, and I understand you're looking after the whole factory, the whole warehouse, and my opinion is just one, but I want to voice my opinion. Please listen to what I have to say, my reasoning behind why I don't think I need to. And we had a conversation back and forth, and we agreed to disagree, and things went forward from there. But it's the same as anything. I can be having a conversation with a person at work who I get on with great, maybe John, maybe Ash, maybe could be anyone, and I might say something to that person who doesn't find it offensive. We're just having a laugh and a joke or whatever, getting through the day. But somebody could be walking past, run to the office, oh, Chris, Rob's just said something I found something Rob said, but I wasn't even fucking talking to that bloke. Shouldn't be earwigging on my conversation for a start, but I can get into a lot of trouble just because somebody decides to find something I say offensive when they shouldn't even be, they're not even involved in the conversation. It's ridiculous. And social media, going back to sort of freedom of speech, is getting worse and worse and worse. The funniest thing happened a few months ago. I was on old Facebook, and I saw something that was quite funny, quite hilarious, and I thought I'll share that, because a lot of people on my Facebook would also find it funny. So press the share button. Within less than 20 minutes I was given a Facebook ban for 28 days, and I'm like, how can you ban me for sharing, for something being offensive to other people? And it actually got about 50 odd likes before it got took down. So they 50 odd people didn't find it offensive, but they took it down and banned me for 28 days. But I found that on Facebook in the first place, and had been on there for 2 or 3 days. So why wasn't it taken down from the original source? They took it down because they were trying to stop my freedom of speech and my voice on what I want to say, which is getting bang out of order. But going back to Mr. Lineker, oh, I mentioned his name, I don't matter, sue me if he was, I ain't got nothing. All the rest of his cronies come out in support, and everyone, nobody presented match of the day. And you know something really weird, something really funny? Match of the day got 500,000 viewers more than it normally does without presenters. Maybe people were just curious at how the show was going to work, or maybe they just went, great, I can just watch pure football, I haven't got to listen to a lot of people talking crap. Also, as a quick side note, the extra 500,000 viewers that's the other Saturday we watched match of the day without presenters were not Liverpool fans, because they lost 1-0 to Bournemouth. So the extra 500,000 we're not going to be Liverpool fans watching for a change. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So that was my conversation. Please let me know what you think, or if you've been in a situation where your freedom of speech or your opinion on something has been shut down, or you've been told you can't say that by anyone, gaffers, bosses, maybe even your partners. You can't say that, you can't say that. You only got to go back and watch Faulty Towers, Only Fools and Horses, Porridge, and Sickness and in Health. All those wonderful programmes. Hello Hello was another one. All those wonderful programmes back in the late 70s, early 80s, which are hilarious, but very rarely get shown anymore, because certain people at a certain age or a certain swaying find them offensive. They are funny. If you don't, it's the same as comedians. I'm going on a bit now, I need to stop. Same as comedians, I can go on about this all day. Comedians get it rougher than most when it comes to freedom of speech and personal opinion, because people like Chubby Brown, Ricky Gervais, to name just two, you know what kind of comedian that is. So why go and watch him, and then after, why pay your money, go and sit in the audience, watch him, and then afterwards report it and go, I found that offensive. Everyone knows what Ricky Gervais is like, everyone knows what Roy Chubby Brown's like, everyone knows what Bernard Manning was like back in the day. But people do it, and it's very sad. So anyway, just want to say, work's not far now, so I've got to go. So thank you very much for watching Morning Chit Chats with me, Rob. Freedom of speech, we are losing it, and we need to gain it back. We need to be able to voice our opinions without being shut down by people. So thank you very much for watching. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, don't forget the notification bell. Click all, and you'll get every single notification from me, Rob, and Rob's Homemade. So from me, Rob, and a very cold but dry Dudley, peace.